Young for forever. Young for forever. Young for forever.
Young for forever.
Turn that shit up, Joe.
Hey, young for forever. We real as it get. Never say never. We know for them hits.
Fanatical Massholes. It's your boys, Pac-Man, Bizzo. What's good, gentlemen? I mean, young man, gentlemen. Just one person on here.
Lee Lorenz.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's the vibe?
All right, we got a couple good topics for you. Yeah, man. You know, there's a couple vibes, man. A couple good topics. We're going to obviously talk about Ja Morant. That's the thing everybody's talking about. You know what I mean? You know, we're going to talk about, shout out to the Spurs, #1 pick. So they're going to be getting my man Victor Wembanyama out of France this upcoming June in the draft. No, we're looking out for that. So the Spurs just got a little better. You know what I mean? He's a 7-foot phenom, 7'5". Shoots like Durant, can play defense like Rudy Gobert. It's going to be interesting, man. Spurs back on the map. Shout out to the Spurs getting that pick. #1 pick. Obviously, we'll get into some pop culture, you know what I mean? Some hip hop. I'm sorry, that's what we do, hip hop / sports, you know what I mean? Young Thug in the hospital, you know, we'll get in more into that. Obviously, first, before we get into that, recover well, best wishes. Kanye West and Adidas, are they coming back together? You know what I mean? Are they reconciling their differences? We'll get into some rappers, man, that is in a lot of hot water, man. A couple rappers from Brooklyn Joe rappers, man. Oof. They're looking at some numbers. I mean, all that and more. First, Doc Rivers, man, got fired. Obviously, over the weekend, right after as soon as we were done with the show last week, Monty Williams was fired by the Phoenix Suns. Then Doc Rivers got fired today. I mean, let's first get into Doc Rivers. I mean, look, everybody thinks he's a good coach. I don't think he's a bad coach. But if you look at over the past few years, Pac, they lost Game 7, obviously. They got demolished by your Celtics. I mean, it wasn't even close. You know what I mean? It was over by as soon as the third quarter came and Boston was up 6, they just ran away with it. Jason Tatum dropped 51 on them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm proud of you. You brought up my team. You don't never bring up the Celtics.
Man, I'll bring up the Celtics all the time, man. Stop that book.
Ever.
Man, stop bluffing the people
Don't
out
listen
there.
to him. He don't never bring up my Celtics.
Stop bluffing the people out there.
And check the footage.
Yeah, check the footage.
Crazy.
I picked the Celtics to win. I picked the Celtics to get to the finals, actually, and win the championship this year. Anyway,
episode, that was it.
Nah, hell no.
If any of y'all could bring me, if any of y'all could hit them comments and bring up,
hit the comments, bring them up.
4 episodes where he brought up the Celtics.
Oh yeah, before we get to that, like, subscribe, comment, share, do all that. Anyway, support. So Doc Rivers is fired. Look, man, in the game, he's lost 10 Game 7s, 5 in a row. He's blown what? They said 7 or 8 3-1 leads, or 3-2 lead, 7. He's blown. You know what I mean? He's blown 7 of them in his playoff career as well. Look, man, he's got a championship, obviously, with your Celtics back in 2008. I don't think he's a bad coach. He's probably going to get another job. And people want to say, well, you know, James Harden deserves a lot of criticism for what happened Sunday. But Doc Rivers, man, you got to make some adjustments. Something else should have been done. You know what I mean? To get this team to win, to get this team over the hump. You had the Celtics down.
Man. All that shit, baby. I don't think that's corny, though. Just because a team lose, they fire the coach. Listen, the coach is always the fall guy all the time. They
can't fire the players. You paying the players $100 million, $200 million. You ain't firing the players.
They're the one losing the game. All he can do is bring them to the water.
Well, their contracts are guaranteed.
He can't make them drink it. Well, you know what I'm saying? He could teach them how to drink it, but he can't make them drink it.
Their contracts are guaranteed. Who would you rather pay? You going to rather pay off a coach that's got 2 years left that you got owe him maybe 10, 15, 20 million, or a player that you owe 100 million? You know what I mean? You're going to fire the coach. You know what I'm saying? But hey, listen, man, somebody got to take the fall. Look, he could have schemed things better. Again, Game 6, they had the Celtics on the ropes. Jason Tatum had no points or 3 points in the third quarter. They let him go off of 15, 16 points. That was the game. Yeah, listen, Daryl Morey definitely deserves some blame. I mean, again, not forgetting James Harden because he went for it. Good move, but I wouldn't have chose James Harden over Doc Rivers. But again, they want James Harden.
He's firing the coach. Doc, they pay or something, man. Like, or get the out of here.
Yeah, I don't know if you could do all that. That ain't how it works. But yeah,
I know it ain't how it works. But that's obviously
how I need to work. But I know I see how you going. You saying it wasn't warranted. Look, It was coming. It had to happen. Like you said, like I'm telling you, I'm giving you the logic. They can't fire the players. Not when they making that much money.
I know all that.
I'm saying Doc Rivers had to go. Doc Rivers had to go.
What do you need to do?
Yeah,
I know how to go.
If I'm a fan, I'm a fan. I'm not surprised because a lot of fans were saying, "Look, man, if Doc loses this game, lose this series, and don't get to the conference finals, at least
gonna kick him out."
With the MVP of the league, you got James Harden, you got Tyrese Maxey. This team, they could have made a run. Again, I picked the Celtics to win the series. I think the Celtics are a better team, regardless. So I don't see it as that much of a failure not beating the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how they seen it. We all not surprised that it happened. I was shocked though that the Phoenix Suns fired Monty Williams. Now there was some rumblings, and that happened on Saturday. Now look, man, you traded the Hall for KD to get him over there and to win that championship. Remember I said on Saturday, during the show, it was a failure, disappointment. Let me make sure you do this. It was a disappointment, big disappointment. You know what I mean? And I'm tight as a fan because you traded picks, you traded away two of your better players in Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges to lose in the second round and get demolished in game 6, not even go 7 on your home floor again for the second year in a row. So that's probably why Monty Williams got fired. Obviously, there's some rumble saying that he didn't get along with. Hold on one second. That he didn't get along with DeAndre Ayton. Oh yeah, what do you think? Your opinion? Should he have gotten fired? Go ahead. Go.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm saying, in my opinion, when a player like KD goes from team to team, I think they don't respect the game no more. They don't love it no more like they used to. Like you going from once you start going from team to team, I think it just makes you look like you not wanted no more. So I think dudes they don't got the same feel like they did when they first came to the league. That same passion and love and drive. Like I don't know, man.
He wanted to be traded out of Brooklyn.
Once the player starts going from team to team, that means something.
Nah, but he wanted to get traded out of Brooklyn, though. He went to re-sign with Brooklyn, and he wanted to be traded out of Brooklyn because he wanted to win a championship. That's why he went to Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? He did not just going on some mercenary, I'm going to sign here, sign there, sign there. He thought he could win a championship.
He thought he was going to do this year. In Phoenix?
Yeah. I mean, that's what they traded for him. Everybody else thought so, too, as soon as they got him. Him, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. Again, they traded away their depth. They really did. And a lot of the other guys didn't step up when it was time to step up. So again, I don't, in an overall scheme of things, I don't think Monty Williams should have got fired. They, some of the things people said, I could see it. Some of the reports that came out, I could see it. I get it. You get dump trucked 2 years in a row on your home floor. You down 30 at halftime. That's crazy. That's crazy. So he lost the locker room. I get it, but I wouldn't have did it. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, I'd be tight because I don't know who are you gonna get. Who are you gonna have come in and coach that team? They're talking about Ty Lue coming from the Clippers. I don't know. Will the Clippers do it? Will Ty Lue leave? That wouldn't be bad. You bring in Mark Jackson, that wouldn't be bad. I can only see those two. That's it. I can only really see those two doing something and making a big difference when it comes to KD and D-Book. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. Again, I don't. Again, Doc, I see it. I wasn't surprised. Monty, I was a little surprised. Kind of surprised. Yeah, little to very surprised that happened. All right, let's talk about our man Ja Morant. Damn, Ja Morant. Look, man. At the end of the day, first I'm gonna say his man's a derelict. You know what I mean? You're a bozo for going on live, knowing your man got the stick. You know what I mean? In his hand. And he realized he messed up because he dropped the phone quick when he got to and you know what I mean, act like he fumbled or something, like he was driving and he hit a pothole. Nah, bro, you knew you messed up when you got him on there. And just that split seconds of a glimpse, somebody caught it, still photo. Here you go, goes viral quickly. Like whoever the internet people are here, internet's undefeated, man. You can't do nothing. If it hits the internet, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for you. You know what I mean?
Dude, man. Like, why is you doing this goofy ish?
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go in, bro. Let him know, because I already did it. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Why is you doing this, man? You got dudes, right? They fighting to get out the hood. They fighting.
You got he not from the hood.
They fighting to get back in. Like,
he's not from the hood. He was never in it. From what they say, he comes from a middle class. No, I'm just saying. I'm making it even worse for him. It's even more of an indictment on him. I hate to say that word, but it's even more. It makes him look even badder. That, bro, you're not even from the hood. Why do you want to be that? Your parents gave you a good life, good middle class life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know much about struggle like that. Again, the dude
I'm
that
pretty
did it
sure
is a
he got some
childhood
type
boy.
of connection to the like family members, cousins, or da 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 da.
Right.
What I'm saying is like, why? Why do you want to go backwards? Give me a chance like that. Even now, you know, we used to be. Listen, if people out there in TV land, if y'all knew our background, man, listen, I'm a changed man. I don't want to go back to none of that, and I don't know, and I don't got no NBA contract or none of that, and I still don't want to go back to none of that. That's a fact. So for you to have all that, for those to have those chances and opportunities to want to go backwards, we've seen it throughout history with Aaron Hernandez and all these other dudes, man. Like, come on, man. Even these rappers, even these dudes we about to talk about in a couple minutes. Like, what's the problem?
It's this whole, and again, I hate to say it's not with Ja, but more we're gonna say it more with the rappers.
But anybody that got opportunity, I don't care if you
remember Paid in Full when he was like, yo, why don't you get this up, man? Talking to Mitch, you know what I mean? Obviously, Mitch is Rich Porter, but he was like, but he said, Mitch, why don't you give this all up, man? You good, you know what I mean? He's like, yeah, I can lead the league. I can leave the league. I got dough. But once I'm gone, will they still love me? Like some people think like that.
That shit
they
is
still
goofy.
Want that glitzing. I mean, yeah, no doubt. We still want that glitz and glamour of the bad. Because a lot of times it's glorified. You know what I'm saying?
The objective is to get that, if you is in that line, in that type of line of whatever, to get that up so you can get out. That's the objective.
Right.
That's the objective. Now, when if you're in a position where you never had to do that, even better. Even better. So like, why project yourself? Come on, man. You about to ruin your whole everything, bro. You got people depending on probably your mama, your everybody, your this and that. And you risking it. Come on, man. For what?
But again, his mom's
look good with a hammer. You don't even need a hammer. What you need a hammer for, bro?
But his mom's put him in positions. His mom put him in positions. His mom called him to a finish line because she got into it with one of the employees. He chased the dude in the back, banging on the door, telling him to come outside. He pulled up with 9 of his peoples.
What you need to pole for? You ain't even on the strip like that. You ain't out there like that. What you need to pole for?
I'm just saying. Sometimes his family's gotten into him, gotten him into some stuff too, along with himself.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
But you know, some shit that you need to pole for.
No, I'm just saying. You mentioned like, yo, your mom's dependent on you, but they're the ones who might be taking him away from it. And obviously, it's his friend, that best friend. That's his childhood homie.
That ain't his friend. And
he got no doubt.
Any real friend is not. It's gonna be like, yo, bro, come on, man, you don't need that.
Yeah. You got into it
for that. We got people that are real friend. We got people for that. You don't need to, man, put that away. What you even got that for? You gonna ruin your a real friend?
No doubt. I mean, get security, man. They would have advised them like, yo, bro, just hire some security. You know what I mean? Like, if y'all all good, if you got the security with them, you know what I mean? Like, y'all all good. Go out and have fun, man. On some entourage. Want everybody to be like them dudes in entourage, man. You know what I mean?
Second time. This is happening.
Again, and for all those saying like, yo, for all those that are like, hey, yo, he has a legal right to own it because in Memphis, I guess in Tennessee, the state of Tennessee, I believe you can carry it without a permit. But I'm just hold on. So, but that's not the point. Nobody should know you got it on you anyway. Like you don't got to be waving it on Instagram. Like that's not what it's for. It should only be for your protection only. Even if you have to have one. But if I'm Ja, I'm gonna give me some security. But if you have to have one, you shouldn't be letting anybody know you got it. Waving it in the strip club, you know what I mean? Or then waving. Yeah, like you don't gotta do none of that. Like it's crazy. And again, to his boy, like again, this dude, like if that's Ja's man, if that's your man, you wouldn't be trying to fight players on the Indiana Pacers and then showing like so allegedly flashing something that looked like a beam on the team bus. It's a team, it's a corporation, bro. You can't do stuff like that. What you think they're gonna do? Let that slide? They're not gonna report that to the police? Come on, man.
I'm gonna keep it a band. Whenever you see these videos with these dudes and 9 times out of 10, they prop guns. Because any dude in the hood that's official, that's into anything, is not taking pictures with no hammer. Because they're arresting dudes for that. I know dudes that got arrested for it. Anybody that I know dudes that have, and they masked up in the picture so they don't get seen with the hammer. So they can't prove it them. You're never gonna see an official dude in a video, in a picture with a real hammer, because you can catch a charge.
Right.
He got a license. That's why he's doing that. He got a license. He got a license. But any dude out there that's really...
They say you don't need one in Memphis. They say you don't need one in Tennessee. You don't need one in Tennessee.
Either way, like, majority of the dudes in Memphis that do be in the videos and anything else got felonies.
They probably got the license.
You can't have one if you got felonies. If you got felonies on your record, you can't have a pistol.
For sure.
So when you see these young dudes in these videos and they toting it, you know they prop guns, bro. Because you're gonna get bopped, even just if you're in a video, a real one. You're gonna get bopped. Sure. You're gonna get booked.
For sure. They're coming for you, man. Yeah. Like you said, he's obviously got the legal right to carry because he ain't been arrested yet. But what we're saying is, your brand, you're the NBA, you're in the NBA. That's your brand as well. You know what I mean? You are a spokesman for Powerade. You are a spokesman for Nike. You know what I mean? Them deals about to go out the window. Like you cost yourself millions. You already cost yourself about 39, 40 million not getting selected to the All NBA team when your numbers backed it up that you should have been. But because the first incident with the hammer, you know what I mean? That cost you money. Like, bro, like listen to what the man's saying to you, man. Like, look, we ain't got that type of money. And then we're not gonna say what we do in your shoes, but think about what you're doing. I know I damn sure wouldn't fumble the bag. Like, you fumbling the bag right now, bro. Like, come on, man. You don't gotta be out here. If you're not from here, there's no need for you to be in the streets at all. Because the streets don't love you like that. Believe it. You respect them. I respect the streets, but I know what the streets are. They don't love me. Streets don't love me. They're not gonna embrace me like that. The streets will get rid of you as quick as they embrace you. Period. Point blank.
And the league will too.
The league will too.
You see how hard it was for a lot of these dudes that they think are headaches. It's hard for them to get on another team.
Right.
Hard.
Jump off the porch, man. It's hard to get. It's hard to come back in the house. Like, they don't just let you go back in the house, man. You jump off that porch. Be mindful, job, man. Look, we're all pulling for you. You know what I mean? Especially young black men. Listen, you made it. You know what I mean? You're in the league. You're one of the best players in the world. Focus on that. Go have fun. Go to the strip clubs. Do you. You single, whatever the case is. You take care of your daughter. You know what I mean? But all this stuff you doing now, you trying to jeopardize all that. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Yeah. You trying to, like, you don't, come on, man. It's not the life you want. You know what I'm saying? But all right, before we get to go to break, Lakers Nuggets playing right now, tipping off. Oh, have tipped off. I'm sorry. What do we got? Lakers are Nuggets up 11, 38-27, second quarter. Who you got winning the series, Pac?
Out of the Nuggets and
Lakers.
I want the Nuggets to win, but I think the Lakers gonna take it.
Yeah, I had the Lakers winning the series too for some reason. Like I said,
LeBron, it's when it's crunch time, LeBron go.
Yeah, maybe I just want to see the Lakers and the Celtics in the finals. Maybe that's just what I want to see right now at this point. Like, I had the Phoenix beating the Lakers, but I don't know. Nah, I don't. So, you know what I mean? But all right, and tomorrow
I don't want the Celtics to face the Lakers.
Eastern Conference Finals tip off. Your Celtics against the Miami Heat. We already know who you picking, but go ahead. Who are you picking?
The Celtics. Come on, man.
Hey, I got the Celtics too. Listen, Celtics better stop playing with their food. They're a way more talented team than the Heat. They're deeper. Miami's missing their second best player in Tyler Hero. So this should be over in 5 to me. But again, I feel like the Heat gonna give it at least take a 6. That's just how I feel about it. All right, we coming from the break. We'll get into some hip hop. Man, the brothers out in Brooklyn. There's Chef G, and another one of them brothers. They're going through it right now.
They out there in BK bugging.
We're gonna get into some Kanye West, some Lil Weezy. We'll be right back after this. Yeah, we'll be right back after this. Fanatical Massholes. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment. Pac-Man, we'll be right back. 1 second.
Y'all fly forever.
Turn that shit up, Joe.
Ayy, I'm fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them hits. Feeling that weather you put on your fit. Y'all fly forever, go get you the drip. Y'all fly forever, we real as it get. Never say never, we know for them
Welcome back to the show, Fanatical Massholes. Your boy still rocking with you, Bizzo, Pac-Man. Damn. All right, Pac. So I don't know these guys like that. You know what I mean? I got to get back with the times. But got a few Brooklyn drill rappers that are in some hot water. So basically, the article reads from New York Times, rap star bankroll gangs that killed on his orders, prosecutors say. Chef G, whose real name is Michael Williams, dangled rewards like fame and money, according to an indictment that included 31 other people. Rapper Chef G paid cash for the group of 9 that he treated the dinner at a high-end Manhattan steakhouse in 2020. Prosecutors say that the festive dinner was a reward for carrying out a shooting against a rival gang 2 days before that left 1 man dead and 5 others injured. Chef Jew's real name is Michael Williams, was celebrating the score, the Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez said at a news conference. Tuesday, one of Williams' musical collaborators, Tegan Chambers, known as Sleepy Hollow, was also there. Mr. Gonzalez said, Mr. Williams and Mr. Chambers, drill rappers who have garnered over 100 million views and streams on YouTube and Spotify, were among 32 people charged in a 140-count indictment, according to the announced during the press conference. Mr. Williams, he's 24, he's from Flatbush, Brooklyn. He moved, obviously, from Flatbush, Brooklyn to a mansion in Short Hills, Jersey, has been doing time for gun possession while his musical career was taking off, earning him fame, cash record contracts. Prosecutors say he was also bankrolling 2 gangs, the eight Trey Crips and 9 Ways, which operated in several Brooklyn neighborhoods, including Flatbush, East Flatbush, and Canarsie. Wow. What do you think?
I think they same thing, man. Why is you involving yourself in stuff like this? You know what I'm saying? Why?
What do you say? Did they say 200 million views? Let me look at that again. Over 100 million views. Damn, man. Like, yo, you getting buzz. You got a buzz, man. Even though I might not have heard of you, but so what? Who am I? Like, you got a buzz. Like 100 million views. Like, I had a little bit of paper.
I had some of his music on my MP3 when I was up the way. He's tough. Chef G tough.
You getting some paper, bro? Like, what the hell? Like,
tough too. They both sound similar a little bit.
Look, man, you can't do both, man. Like, listen, if you listen to Jeezy on what the hell was it? One of them document rap, I think it was Noisy, where he was talking about how he was counting the bread, you know what I mean? Stacks of it. T.I. walked in, was like, yo, let me talk to you. He said, yo, you know you can't do both, right? He's like, you don't. T.I. was like, nah, hell no, not no more. You know what I mean? No. Like, yo, brothers, if you doing good, you can't do both. Pick one. You know what I mean? Really, you should pick the good part. Stay in the good lane, especially if you making it like these dudes. I mean, 100 million views is damn good. 100 million views and streams on YouTube and Spotify. Come on, man.
They young too, though, but they ain't no excuse. But they youngins, man. But at the same time, like, man, that's when you get that opportunity, man. It's time to go. You got the crib out in Jersey, like most.
Yeah, you move.
Rappers that make it from New York, they move to Jersey. But that's your opportunity to get up out of there, man.
Word, man.
Take the opportunity, man.
Like, let's start taking care of the hood, man. Stop damaging it. Like, you out the game. You shouldn't even be caring about these dudes like that. Again, I don't know what happened in the past to make it still want, if they alleged, you know what I mean, to keep these things get these things carried out and keep thugging it with these dudes. But
at the same time,
you made it out.
The police be reaching too. Like, just because they affiliate with these dudes, or because they had that dinner, he could have had that dinner to congratulate this dude, but that don't mean he was carrying out stuff like that. It don't necessarily mean that. Sometimes police be reaching for straws. They probably don't even got no viable evidence to say that they was carrying out anything. No voice conversations, no ba. They probably got somebody that got bagged for some frivolous stuff and just want to run his mouth so he can get off. Because when they come to the feds, all they need is somebody just to say something. 9 times out of 10, they don't even be having no real evidence, real talk. And I'm gonna tell you from experience, like they just be reaching for straws, man. I was up the way with dudes that took it to the hoop, and they brought out witnesses that these dudes are telling me they never even seen before. You know what I'm saying? Like, the feds do what they want to do. So I'm not saying that this is not this didn't happen, but 5 times out of 10, it's probably them reaching for straws, man. Because them dudes, they probably think them dudes got a lot of control in Brooklyn because of they status and ba. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, if they was involved in that, like, come on, man. You got these opportunities. You got these opportunities to do this, to get up out of there, and then get some of the people out of there too, man. Like,
right. Like, so basically, it said authorities launched the investigation after the shooting in October 2020, and it grew to encompass 12 shootings with 13 victims, one of whom died. 19 firearms were seized. I mean, 24 by Tuesday afternoon, 24 of the defendants were in custody and were arraigned in Brooklyn Supreme Court, facing charges including second-degree murder, possession of a weapon with assault. If convicted, Mr. Williams will face up to 25 years in prison. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I mean, there's like you say. I mean, moral of the story, man. Listen, if you again, they might be reaching. Let's hope there. I mean, you listen. I don't want to see nobody go to jail. You know what I mean? Nobody get killed. Nobody go to jail. Nobody lose any money. I want everybody to prosper, man. Live long and prosper. You know what I mean? Like for so long. I mean, like Pac said, like we alluded to with Ja and other things. You heard Meek's song. You know what I mean? Living to die, now we dying to live. Like that's what I'm on. That's what everybody should be on, especially from where we from. Like, man, if you was able to get out and get and make a better life for yourself, don't matter. You don't gotta be a rapper. You could be a plumber. You could, you know what I mean? You could be whatever, a mason, a welder, whatever. If you made a different life for yourself where you're not struggling and feel like you gotta be out here hustling, do whatever you gotta do, that means you dying to live. So live. You know what I mean? Because every day when you in the hood, you living to die, basically. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, you don't make it.
Freedom
you know what I
dudes,
mean?
Man. Freedom
yeah,
boys.
Exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean? Listen, man. Best wishes. That's all I can say, man. Keep your head up, man. Stay strong. You know what I mean? But it's crazy, man. Really crazy. All right. Next topic, man. Kanye West and Adidas. What's going on with Kanye, Pac? What's up with Kanye?
I guess they about to give him the leftover proceeds from the new agreement they made for him to sell the leftover sneakers that they had left over.
All the merch he got. Yeah, all the merch. They got So they got like 250 million or something.
Money. Huh?
They got like 250 million, like something like of merchandise in their warehouses, right, or something like that.
It was 500 million or something like that.
Damn.
But they supposed to be donating the money to people that were offended by his little rants that he was going on with.
Oh, the Jewish committee and all that. Jewish communities. Okay.
Yeah. Supposedly.
I mean,
he's supposed to be earning. He was supposed to. It was 500,000, whatever. And it's supposed.
That's all they got is 500,000, not 500 million.
That's what he did. It was the agreement was to sell the rest of the whatever it was, just to sell the rest of the product, which was 500,000 worth of whatever. You know what I'm saying? The proceeds supposed to go to whoever was offended by his rants or whatever. You know what I mean? Right. But they said he set up his new store for his merch. They said he got petty with it and set up set it up right next to Adidas, an Adidas store.
He knew what was gonna happen. Yeah, they was gonna cop all. They was gonna cop all his stuff. Listen, man. Old school Kanye, yeah. New school Kanye, you got to. Man, listen, man. You can't. Look, man. We got our views, whatever the case is, but he was getting too crazy. He was getting too crazy going after the Jewish community, man. He was tripping. You know what I mean? He was tripping, and he just the George Floyd thing. He tripped out. Like I can't get with him on a lot of things. You know what I mean? But he's a genius, marketing, musical. Like you can't deny it, man.
I think they was making him seem crazy because I think he was speaking the truth about it. Listen, right? Maybe he shouldn't have said the word Jew, but what he was saying was probably true, man. And it just so happened to be that everything he was saying was all Jewish people, dog. Like real talk.
Well, I mean, yeah,
they might be really blackballing and and all the stuff he's saying was true, but the way he came at it, the way he said it, you know how they say it's not what you say, it's how you say it. I think he must have. The way he was saying it was like they thought he was attacking the Jewish community, but he was actually just making it seem like what he was saying was a coincidence. It's a coincidence that all these people are Jewish, bro.
He said, "I'm going DEFCON 5 on you." He said, "I'm going DEFCON 3 or 5 on you Jews." Like that was
crazy that he
bro.
said that.
He's tripping. You know what I mean? Yeah. Again, it does.
But they showed a video. They showed a video from the '90s with Mike Jack saying the same thing, though.
Right.
Yeah, saying how they be blackballing Americans and African Americans and this and that. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
he was up there with Al Sharpton.
Yeah, but
saying how they be blackballing African American artists and this and that, and that we don't get the same whatever. Like, come on, man.
I mean, again, and it doesn't. It looks funny in the light.
The presentation
when you see that.
was crazy though. The presentation was crazy, and that's. I guess that's what it was about.
It looks funny in the light, man, when you see that Kyrie.
He's gonna attack the community though.
Yeah, Kyrie loses his whole. Kyrie lost his whole Nike deal because he retweeted or retweeted the link to a movie, basically saying it's basically insisting or whatever, suggesting that if you look at the history that the blacks are the actual Jews. I forgot the name of it. From Hebrews to Negroes, that's what it was. I actually watched it. It's a long video. I didn't see anything that suggested that he was basically that was anti-Semitic. Anyway, what I'm saying is Kyrie posted that link, whatever, retweeted it. He lost his deal with Nike. You know what I mean? Because he really didn't apologize like that. One of the reasons why too, but he lost deal with Nike. And then again, we just talking about Ja. He might lose deal with Nike now, but he didn't lose it when he went through a lot of other trouble. So what you're saying is, and I'm saying that to say because as far as with the Jews and things like with the Jewish people, not Jews, but with the Jewish people saying that they do these type of things, that gives credence to it. You know what I'm saying? When you see like, man, hold up, Kyrie never said anything anti-Semitic about Jewish people. He never ished on the Jews or none of that. He just basically retweeted and liked a link about a book.
A lot of these large companies are linked to a lot of Jewish owners and blah, 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 a lot of things. So they got people that's connected to these things, and they gotta basically seem like they got their back, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they don't gotta, but to make themselves look good, to seem like they backing up the Jewish community, let's take his endorsement. Blah 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 blah. Somehow, most of these companies are linked to some type of, you know what I'm saying, Jewish owned this and that, or Jewish president or something, or Jewish, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But these days, you got to be careful what you say on TV, period, or on the web, period.
That's everything. You can't say nothing nowadays. You know what I mean? Like I agree. Like I believe in freedom of speech, but like I always say, own it. If you say something about somebody, if I say something about you, Pat, if somebody say something about you, or you say something about somebody, we should own it. Like if I say, yo, this person, you know what I mean? Now, especially if I say it on live TV. Now, when I see him own it, it ain't even about apologizing. Just own it. But it seems like every time people feel like they have to apologize or they're afraid to get canceled. And I don't think anybody should get canceled. If I ain't cost you any money by what I said or what you said about don't cost me any money, rock on. But just own it now. You know what I mean? You call me the N-word. Now, that's what I am to you. Let's not, don't, now I was going through something. I had a mental lapse. No, that's what you meant. That's how you feel. Keep it like that. Whenever, I'm not going to ask you to borrow any Grey Poupon. You ain't going to ask me to borrow any brown sugar. We can keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. But keep that same energy. Own it. Nobody should ever be canceled for what they say. Just own it, though. Don't the next day because your publicist is telling you to do it. I get it. That's how the game works because, you know, it's a bad look. And like you said, somebody behind that scenes that's paying that money is like, nah, man, we're gonna lose our viewers. Get rid of them. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know, let people talk, man. Let people say what they want to say. If that's what they want to say, and that's how they feel. Say it.
Financial
money.
Support.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna lose money because you're losing viewers. So you're losing money. So now we gotta get rid of them. You know what I mean? That's gonna cost us money, but it makes you look. It's starting to get to the point where you're giving the anybody who's saying, look, freedom of speech is dead. That's what they mean. You know what I mean? Again, no. If you're a jerk,
freedom of speech is dead. Is just how you use your speech, and if you're offending people while you using that freedom of speech, then you out of pocket. Especially when you use racial terms or bashing homosexuals or anything.
Right. Look, but what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying is, I get it. I'm not saying you should. What I'm saying is that's not going to make people not. All it's going to do is make them lash out. You know what I'm saying? So instead of saying, yo, go ahead, be you. That's what you want to be cool. Obviously don't get physical, but if that's how you feel, why? You know what I'm saying? Because now all they do is just what they do. They go to Twitter and do it. Or they
only
say,
people
you know what I mean?
Lash out is the people that ain't got nothing to lose, though. That's the only people that's gonna lash out. Anybody with anything to lose is gonna keep their mouth shut. You know how many big name this and that want to say something but don't say it because they don't want to be out of pocket?
Right.
Don't you think LeBron James probably want to get up there and say something or this and that and that and that? They pick their battles wisely, and that's what they're supposed to do.
You don't want to lose
Kanye
money.
ain't got nothing to lose. Kanye ain't got Kanye don't care. Lost his wife. He done da. He don't care. He thinking his head Adidas. I could do this on my own.
But he lost a lot of money though. He lost a lot of bread, man.
He's gonna get it back.
What? I hope he does. I hope he does. I'm not the biggest Yeezy guy, but I see how, again, he's a marketing genius. He's a marketing genius. He made a lot of money off Adidas. Adidas made a lot of money off him. They both gonna go walk into this joint with egg on their face. You know what I mean? Because I didn't, just as much as everybody's gonna be like, oh, look at Adidas taking Kanye back. Kanye's gonna go back to Adidas. They both gonna look like, ha. Y'all couldn't be without each other. Pat, you just disappeared.
No,
all right, yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens along the way. All right, Young Thug's in the hospital, man. What's going on with him?
Oh, Young Thug. I guess 2 days in a row he went to the hospital from jail. He in Cobb County, but they had to cancel his court date. I guess he was having chest pains. I don't know what is going on, but he's been hospitalized. Now, I don't know what his motives are. 9 times out of 10, when you in the joint, dudes be complaining of chest. Maybe he might have chest pains, but I've seen dudes cry wolf because they might want to get out of going to court, not get out, like postpone a court date, or maybe he got some motives to try to get bailed out so he could, because his health ain't that good, or da 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 da. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we don't know. I don't know. I'm not there with him. I'm not him, so I don't want to put no bones on the man. But we just reporting to y'all that the man been hospitalized for chest pains 2 times in a row. He been going to court for a year.
Right.
For a year with this case.
Can't believe it's been that long, man.
And his co-defendants.
Can't believe it's been that long. Like,
yeah.
Where was I at? Like, I remember when they was first talking about it. Where was I at? I don't remember. I was somewhere in Connecticut when I was working. You know what I mean? And I remember, and I was talking about it. I think I remember I hit you. I was like, yo, you see what they saying? You know what I mean about old boy took the deal. Gunna. Yeah, I can't believe it's been a year, yo. It's crazy, but listen, man, it could be real because listen, that's a stressful situation. That's a stressful situation. Everybody just keep young Thug spirits up. Young Thug, keep your spirits up, man. You'll be home soon, man. You'll be home soon, King, man. Just keep, rocking out and doing your thing. Exactly. All we do is hope and pray for the best. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just focus on your health and don't let it get to your mental. You know what I mean? That's it. Keep your mental safe because physically you're in there, but just mentally, man, stay strong. You know what I mean?
That's another example right there of dudes that got opportunity squandering.
Right. Yeah, that's whole nother.
I ain't want to get into all that. I don't know.
We could talk. Yeah, we could talk. That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show for a whole nother day, man. Last topic, man, before we get up out of here. Lil Weezy, man, he canceled the show. Well, he stopped his show basically towards the end or in the middle because the fans wasn't really cheering for his artist, his Young Money artist.
Did you find which artist was it?
Huh?
Did you know what artist it was?
His name is. He didn't say what his art. I seen it somewhere else. I forgot what his name of the artist was. Young dude though. I forgot his name. Honestly, I couldn't look it up. Hold up. Let me pull it up real quick. But yeah, first off, what do you think? Fair or foul, bro? Do you think that's a corny move? People are like, man, I'm never going to. I'm never going to a Weezy show again. Yo, they tight. Yo, tight.
He might have been. Listen, you ain't my. This is my. He probably wanted to make his artist feel like he had his back, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real. Like, you ain't feeling my artist, yo. That's what family. He probably got the family orientated vibe going on over there, Young Money. So maybe, you know what I'm saying?
So you went on a rant.
Y'all ain't rocking with my artist, and y'all ain't rocking with me. Then it's over. So
you went on a rant. This is basically at Los Angeles, Koreatown, the Wiltern Theater in Koreatown. It was actually being live streamed too for $15. Welcome to the Carter Tour. He had a Kobe Bryant jersey on. I don't even know that. That doesn't even matter. Anyway, so who is it? So he performed his tracks. So Lil Twist. So his artist was Young Money artist, Lil Twist, Yaj Cater and Alan Cubas to entertain the crowd. However, just as Cubas was about to perform his second track, Wayne walked back on the stage, grabbed the microphone, and told his artists it was time to wrap up the show, as he didn't think they were getting enough love from the crowd. See if we got a clip. Hold up.
Can't even hear it, bro. Probably too
Couldn't
loud.
hear it.
Probably too loud.
Couldn't hear it.
Either way.
Gotta get this. I mean,
Probably,
we heard.
Probably want to make it seem like he probably wanted his man to know he got their back. Y'all ain't feeling my people. Y'all ain't feeling me. I don't know what his motivation was, but you never supposed to stop no show.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I mean.
Each his own.
That's what I mean. Like, come on, man. Like these people paid already though. Like you paid for the whole show. Let me get the whole show. I don't care if I'm not rocking with your man. Like I paid for the show though.
It could have been for the show though.
Yeah, he was tight. He wasn't with it. You know what I mean? Lil Wayne, but again, like you said, it's kind of when you get to a certain status, you could do stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because everybody say they ain't going to attend another concert, but this next concert is probably going to be sold out. You know what I mean? But man, that was a bad look, man.
It's a new day and age. If this was 2010, Wayne could have put a Japanese dude on the stage, and dudes would have been like, "Oh, he's tough." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, because when he came out with Young Money, all them dudes on Young Money wasn't all that. But because they was with Wayne.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, like I honestly think it was only two of them, I guess. I would just say two.
Drake and Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, Corey Guns, I
like the Gutter.
Yeah,
I didn't like Tyga. I didn't like Twist. I didn't like Lil Chucky.
Nope.
Mac Main wasn't all that.
Nope.
Big Daddy had singing. You know what I'm saying? Corey Guns was
Corey
tough,
Guns are, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Corey Guns.
The one that the dude that really could rap, he ain't even really, you know what I'm saying, get no rhythm, man. What happened with Corey? Weezy?
Yeah. What happened?
This nigga, man.
Yo.
But I guess I think when Corey came along, Wayne had just went to prison, or either just came out of prison or something.
Probably just came out of no. He was going. He wasn't going. He was going.
Yeah.
He was going.
I don't know what that situation was, but Corey was probably the one on there that could, you know what I'm saying? They had another dude too that was on there that could rap. I forgot his name. Currency was tough, but I don't think he was part of Young Money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kid was all right. Kid was all right.
Yeah. Not really.
I like
all right. Shout out to all them people that pay that money, man. Hopefully you get a little refund or something, man. Weezy, you're the greatest, you're a legend, but come on, man, you gotta do a little better than that, man. That's not right. You know what I mean? That ain't right. I get it. You know, they wasn't feeling your artists. Y'all worked hard.
It ain't my business.
Yeah. No doubt, it ain't. But you know, we just speaking on it. You know what I mean? We just speaking on it. You know, that's what we do. This is a show for the for the fans, by fans. We want you to obviously join in the show, comment, like, subscribe, share, all that. You know what I mean? We get more interactive, have you on the show with us. You know what I mean? Supporting the wave. Like I said, we're fanatics about something. We'll have you on the show. Talk your talk when it comes to sports, hip hop, whatever it is, man. Keep supporting us. Keep holding it down. We're not stopping. We're gonna keep coming.
Listen, my man keep it politically correct up there. Me, I'm gonna keep it a band.
There you go. Yeah. It's what it is, man. Trying to get to our bag. You know what I mean? Ain't my business. You know what I mean? But still, hopefully I get a couple dollars. Hopefully I get a couple dollars back. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, it's been the Fanatical Massholes show. Bizzo, Pac-Man. We'll see you on Saturday. Y'all be good. Peace and blessings.
For the storm, climb up the ranks and I reach for the throne. These people know what I be on. Play the in the club, this be they song. Trying to see when I perform. These ladies